Pleasure to talk to both of you today.
Hi, good
Hi,
to talk
nice
to
to see you. You look like Radar O'Reilly and MASH.
What?
O'Reilly.
I don't
O'Reilly.
see it.
Yes.
Sure.
And like,
He's very handsome.
that's
And
true.
he wears a short sleeve button up.
And he was a very endearing character in the show.
He's like my favorite character in the world.
All right.
Am I in any of the posters behind you?
Are you in any of them?
Yeah.
No, I have a Scream one in the other
I have a
room. But
Josie
then I have
one.
Josie behind me.
Oh, nice.
Scream's not in the office.
Sure it is.
But pleasure to talk to you both. Happy to see both of you back in this movie. I'm just curious for each of you, is it a badge of honor to have one of your films remade, or is it kind of a reminder of how much time has passed, or a little bit of both?
But without a doubt.
Solid
Solid
50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super surreal, but yeah, I told Matthew, I take the whole thing as a gigantic compliment. Maybe that's a
Right.
coping mechanism of mine, but it's going very well.
It's good. I feel really good
I
today.
do.
Tomorrow I'll be a mess, but
Huh.
today I feel great.
Yeah.
The only thing that was really unnerving was the fact that half of the cast was not born before the movie came out,
I
No,
know.
which
I'm like talking to them, I feel ancient.
is terrible.
we are
No,
not.
we are. We are all ancient.
We're all
together.
around the same age.
They have the upside of life. And I am on the downward slope.
They have
You. are about
they
to
have
be.
so much to look forward to, don't they?
Global warming and fascist regime.
It's true.
And then another remake of this in 20 more years.
And yes, and we're gonna play the
Yeah.
grandparents. We've already decided.
We're in.
We're gonna play.
Perfect.
We
Our dance sequence will be at like the kids getting married.
for a price.
I would watch.
We're gonna be great.
Obviously, when the original came out, 1999, teen movies, they're having a huge moment. I think I was in high school when all these movies came out, so I very much watched all of them. But I imagine you auditioned for quite a few of them. I'm wondering if there were any that maybe got away, or one that came out that you wished you were a part of.
That's a good question.
What's weird is that we were sort of first up. Like we were the first of what turned into a huge wave of them. But
Yeah.
after I had done this one, I was not. I do remember Miramax made another movie called Head Over Heels, which was a very buzzed about script in town. That's like a
Mhm.
guy who lives in a
Bunch
house
of models.
and I'm sure I wasn't being considered for one of those parts, but I remember that going around. There was another one called Boys and Girls, and they said, sorry, this is the story I should have told. Yes, there's a script called Boys and Girls, and Miramax said, we're making this with either you or Freddie. Rachel, if you can convince Tobey Maguire to do this movie, we'll make it with you guys. Otherwise, we're gonna go make it with Freddie and somebody. And I met with Tobey Maguire, and I was just, and I said, do you have any, so what do you think about the script? And he said, it's not good. I don't want to do it. And I was like, okay. So what do you want to eat?
Awkward.
Please let me convince you.
It was clear that there was no convincing him.
I was never really in that world. I think you had to be like a
You're a
10.
few years old.
I was more like a 4. I was best friends with
No.
Freddie. You had to be a 10 to be in those movies. I was not in. You were a 10. I was like
You were a
Freddie's
12.
sidekick, which is why I was in the movie.
I thought
Oh,
you
you
were
were
just
great
Cody's
in it.
boyfriend. He didn't even like you.
He didn't. No.
No.
He didn't like me.
No, you're enemies.
He told you learn to dance. Remember?
He did.
Yeah.
Well, clearly been a minute, but thank you for your time today.
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
man,
done.
sorry.
Farewell.
That's
We
it.
talked too much.
We talked too much.
It's all right.
4
I
minutes.
enjoy it.